where, where? Oh man, it's just too hot. It's like freaking 90 degrees, humid. I don't know what's going on down south, man, but it must be like 100 degrees down in the southern United States. But it's weird because today, ultra hot, like incredibly hot. Tomorrow, like mid 80s, and then it's gonna get cool. So very weird stuff going on. But down south, oh man, man. But yeah, so I have a video on the other channel. I don't know if I even posted it yet about my favorite DeWalt 40 volt outdoor power equipment tool, or OPE tool. Um, this is the DeWalt 40 volt oscillating hedge trimmer. It's freaking awesome, man. Um, it's got a 22-inch blade on it. Again, with these hedge trimmers, especially, the gas powered, it's can be a chore starting them. They kind of sit a while. You got to put the mix in them. I mean, you're just pressing a button here. This comes with a strap too, because it's a little heavy. I would say probably similar, maybe to the maybe a little bit heavier. Obviously, only because of it. I mean, I don't know. Probably about the same, to be honest with you. But yeah, real simple to use. What's great about it is this. You can use this both ways. I mean, I cut obviously straight on. I cut this way. Not that you really can't with a gas powered, but you got a gas tank on it, so you really, I'm not saying you can't, but you don't want to be flipping, a gas-powered hedge trimmer all over the place. Obviously, this being battery-powered, I mean, whatever I got to get into, I get into, So it's super simple. This was coming out probably 2 feet, maybe even more, into the driveway. I mean, cuts awesome. A lot of people have videos on this. And they say the same thing. Now, it is expensive. It's not a cheap. A lot of the 40 volt stuff is, so not really shocking, but you can get it every once in a while. And again, this is the 4 amp hour battery. This thing will run forever, and that's another thing. I mean, the battery life of this hedge trimmer is freaking awesome. So, I mean, never have to worry about charging it or anything. Oh, cool. So, yeah, the thing about the 40 volt platform with DeWalt is you see the battery, right? It's kind of big, right? But this thing is not heavy at all. It's really not heavy. I don't know if they kind of made them this big, to kind of fit into the tools. Obviously, you need a big, motor, to one of these things. Not this, just this tool, but the other tools, the hedge trimmer, the blower, the your regular string trimmer. So I don't know. Maybe they kind of make the batteries to fit the tool. I don't know, but these aren't really that heavy. They're big though. I think that's one of the major downsides to the 40 volt. But this is, like I said, the blower. It's not that good, man. The DeWalt 40 volt blower, and you gotta remember this is DeWalt's commercial line. So they're really made great, and I like the 20 volt. I have a video saying, what, I don't, for the price difference. Now, obviously, the 40 volt stuff is better, but for double the price and for a battery that you're just using OPE. Now, they have a pretty big line now. They got a good 10 tools in their outdoor power line, probably, or close to it. But every tool in their 40 volt line is the blower. It's very disappointing, and I would expect a upgrade on that blower very soon. As you know, they just upgraded their 40 volt string trimmer. Actually, would be very enticed to try that. But again, that's what I'm saying. You got to attach one of these batteries to it. And again, not that it's real heavy. I mean, to be honest with you, it ain't that much heavier than a 9 amp hour battery. I would say under a pound, or maybe a pound. I could be off, but it's not 2 pounds heavier or anything like that. But it's big, so it's one of those things. But to have a trimmer with a big battery like this on there, it's tough. I don't know. But anyway, yeah, so, and like I said, every 40 volt tool, again, besides the blower, these tools are really well made. They are made, for commercially. They're really good made. They're really well made, excuse me, really well made. It's just, but this tool is one that I really recommend. I mean, it's really not that much money. The gas powered oscillating trimmers, or just pole hedge trimmers, they're like $500, $600. I think this is like $399 with the battery, maybe a little bit more. But like I said, I still got to kind of trim this up a little bit. But I mean, cut's awesome. 22-inch bar. Again, it's real simple. This is obviously your oscillating head on it. And I mean, again, real simple to use. You pull the trigger and it's ready to go. But you see this here? You just push this in. This is like a bar right here. A little push in. You push this in and you can tilt it any way you want. So if you want that nice flat top on some boxwoods, you can, and it'll click into certain places once you let go. But, if you got to get a certain angle or even down low, oh, that didn't lock. This is impossible to do with one hand. Alright. So, if you're doing boxwoods or something, obviously you want that nice flat top on it. Just, and if you want to get into other areas where it's a taller boxwood and, it's kind of up a little bit or something, you can rotate this head any way you really want to do it. This one's been beat up a little bit, but I use it when I have to, obviously with this taller stuff to get up top here. But great tool. Again, definitely. And I don't know if it's just because it's one of those tools that no one really else makes, man. And this has been out a good 2 years now, at least 2 years. I don't think Ego makes anything like this. So, I mean, it's really just one of a kind, and it's a tool that I think really brought a lot of people into that 40 volt. Because I know a couple of people who, I let a couple of my friends borrow this who are in the lawn care space or industry, man, and they used it. They're like, oh man, that thing is great. And as soon as, how much is that? And I got this sent to me, but I think it's like $3.99. I don't know, but yeah. So it kind of got them into it. I know my one friend got this a couple weeks after I let him borrow it, and he ended up getting the hedge trimmer, this and the hedge trimmer together, and he loves them. So it's one of those cool tools that can kind of bring you into it, because there's really no one else making it. It's got a brushless motor on it. Again, I can kind of show you here. Literally, right here is like the safety. Got a little switch on it. You kind of just push that down. Right here's your trigger. I took the battery out. Well, let's get the battery. And they make a 2.5, or I think they make a 2, a 4, and a 5 or a 6. I don't know, something like that. But there's your battery power. But like I said, pretty simple. This is your safety. Press down. Right here's your trigger. Not really loud, not super loud, not you know. And again, being able to kind of twist this whole tool around. I mean, like I said, I use it upside down. I use it to the side. Again, you can, you know, with the pole gas powered stuff, you just got to watch, because, you know, if your cap isn't on really tight, you could have, you know, gas leaking all over the property, all over, you know, the driveway or something. So, you know, each has his own, but this, I like it. I use it all the time. DeWalt 40 volt. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not getting comments today. I'm sorry, guys. There's no comments coming on the bottom. I don't know what happened. I don't know if I might have hit something. Oh, there they are. I'm sorry. I had them off. I didn't even know you could shut them off. Let me say what's going on. 187. What's up, brother? How you been? 187. I see you. David Schneider. What's up? Tool guy Ty. What, 100 degrees in Texas? Oh yeah, dude. It's crazy. You down with OPE? Yeah, you know me, David Schneider. Hey, Ruben, I got your little Instagram message. I was about to pull the trigger on a video, but that's the 885. That's the old brushed. And believe me, it's a great impact driver. But, and I'll just tell you, if any of you guys are interested, Ruben sent me, I don't know if it's the deal of the day. Was that the deal of the day? I didn't even check today. I had to get out early. I got to do this whole property today. Hedge trimming, you know, herbicide. I got to mow this. I got one. Oh yeah, what's up? But I don't know. What's up, Daniel? I don't know if it was the deal today, but Ruben sent me a cool little deal. Man, it is so freaking hot out here. DeWalt 885 impact driver with the charger and their new compact 3 amp hour battery. And I think it's just one battery, right, Ruben? I think it's 99 bucks. Not a bad deal. You know, again, it's weird. They got one 3 amp hour battery for $99, and they got two for $99. So I don't know who would buy one when you can get the other one. Yeah, this would be great if Milwaukee did that, because you know the big thing that Milwaukee's gonna have over this you know, pole, it's called the oscillating. It's really like a pole hedge trimmer. But what's cool about it is the head. See, that's what makes it, you know, not just your normal. Well, most of them do move. I mean, but this thing's got it almost like a 360. It's probably like it goes from here to here. So I don't know what that is. Maybe 180, I don't know. But yeah, the big advantage to the Milwaukee would be, and again, this is one of those tools, because you know, this is heavy. I'm not going to say it's super light, but you know, hedge trimmers, you know, they're heavy. But if Milwaukee came out with something like this, you know, the big advantage would be that 18 volt battery. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. There's obviously a lot of reasons to go 40 volt. There's a lot of perks to it. This has a lot of power. The runtime on this is tremendous. But Gen 2 blower. Nice to have heard anyone say anything negative about Milwaukee Outdoor. Hey Mark, I sent your thing. I hope you got it, MB Forward. My man MB Forward. I sent it on Friday. You should be getting your stuff today, buddy. Hey boss, what I'm thinking. Oh, cool, man. Oh, it's hot. Ruben, you're in Texas too? No more, man. All you guys are in Texas. 20 volt blower. No, it's good. 187. I like it. It was probably my favorite blower until, you know, the Egos came out, or I kind of really started using them, and that new Milwaukee Gen 2. But you know, I'll put it to you this way: between the Makita 36 volt, okay, and that's probably the most powerful, but the runtime's terrible. And it's a really nice blower. It's comfortable. It's not heavy. It's well balanced. It's got that little speed dial, but the speed dial is kind of worthless because you really have to have it on at least 5 for it to do anything, and really up to 6 to get, you know, really good power out of it. And, you know, 10-12 minutes it's done. That's with 2 5-amp hour batteries. The Milwaukee Gen 1, between the Makita Milwaukee Gen 1 and the DeWalt 20 volt. Now, DeWalt's probably the oldest of them. I would take the DeWalt every time, just because it's just great runtime. It's super light, and I don't really see that big of a difference between that and the Milwaukee power-wise. I mean, the Milwaukee probably is a little bit more powerful, but that DeWalt is so much more. You know, I'd grab that over any. Now with the Egos, you know, those things are different. And I say it all the time. The only thing that Ego has, if you're looking for a blower, now this Gen 2 Milwaukee now is definitely a player, a game player, because again, the same battery that is going to, you're going to use with your blower there, your new Gen 2 blower, you could put in your impact driver, your hammer drill, your freaking, you know, angle grinder. So that's huge. But you know, if you're looking for power and power only, no one comes near that Ego. Now, there's some Greenworks out there, and of course, we just looked at the new Echo that TTI makes. TTI makes Echo's outdoor power stuff. So there's stuff similar, but I don't think you're going to get the power or the nice lightweight. You know, those blowers that Ego make are like 4 pounds, man. 3.5, 4, 5. You know, super light. You know, and even with that 56 volt battery, they're like under 10 pounds, a lot of them. But you know, yeah. It's a 22-inch blade on it, Mark. And, you know, I don't know. It's taller than me. You can, as long as you can reach this thing, man. See it, and yeah, I can't film and do this at the same time, but it's good, man. Definitely nice. I gotta maybe go on the other side and get them. They're way back there, and I can kind of probably get back there if I had to, but I gotta go to the other side anyway. But wow, 17 minutes, man. I can't believe I missed all your questions, man. I must have had it off. Yeah, I don't know if they sell these at Home Depot anymore. I'll put the link tonight. I know Amazon still sells them. I don't know if Home Depot even sells the DeWalt 40 volt stuff anymore, to be honest with you. I think Lowe's might. Hey, David, thanks for coming in, man. DeWalt make any good blower to buy? I mean, if you want a DeWalt blower, I mean, I would go with the 20 volt. Because the Flex Volt is the worst blower I've ever seen. The 40 volt ain't bad. It's not bad at all. It's just a little heavy, and then you're not gaining that much power over the 20 volt. You know, and it's a little bit heavier, and it's more money. It just doesn't, you know what I'm saying? But the DeWalt 20 volt is probably their most feasible, if you're talking about feasibility. Yeah, this was going all the way past this bush, so I kind of rounded it off a little bit here. But it cuts real nice, man. Cuts real nice. But yeah, that's about it, man. Yeah, no problem, man. I appreciate you hooking me up, and I'm sending out my man James Raymond. My man James Raymond, Rhino. He won that other. James Raymond, awesome dude. He won the Milwaukee 12 volt speaker. He won it on, I don't know, it was the last drawing that we did for the 15,000 subscriber giveaway. Awesome dude. He won. He was so happy. He ended up spending 40 bucks. He bought 2 shirts. So I want to say thank you to James. Give him a little shout out on air on the Tool Boss Live. Super special. But thank you, James. And thank you, Mark Forwood, for everything. MB 20 volt. Yeah, they have a kit. I think the 20, somebody sent it to me. I don't know if it was a Memorial Day. I get so much stuff from you guys, and I love it. but it's so much stuff that I forget what it is. But I think they had the blower and trimmer combo for $199 for the DeWalt. So something I might still be going on. I think it was at Home Depot. Check it out. Search it. Oh, 187. You don't have to do that, man. Thank you, brother. 187's back, man. God, do I miss him. We love 187. We got to get him a wrench. What do you say? Yeah, it's on Amazon. All right, let me get out of here. It's 20 minutes in, and let me get out. It's heating up. It's burning up. Thank you again, 187. I see you. I appreciate it. But yeah, cool little tool, guys. You know, obviously for you homeowners, you know, a lot of you guys on my other channel, I go into a little bit more in depth with this. But you know, for the homeowner to spend, you know, $400 or $500, I don't know what it is now. I'm sure one of you guys will comment and tell me the price on it. But you know, for one of you guys to, I mean, if you got a lot of hedge trimming you do, that, you know, it's really high up. You got some, you know, higher shrubs, some boxwoods that, you know, it's a little tough to get with your handheld hedge trimmer. I mean, it's an investment. See, the thing with this is I don't think there's enough good tools in their 40-volt outdoor line. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying not good enough, but you know, if you invest in something like this, you really want to invest in a lot of their stuff. Now they finally have the lawnmower out. Now I don't know what's going on with that. I don't know. It was supposed to be out a couple weeks ago. It's still not out, I don't believe. You might be able to pre-order it or something like that. I don't know. I've heard some real shady stuff about it. What I've heard is that it's built really well, and you can tell just by looking at the not only the video. I put a video up on it from DeWalt, but even the pictures, you can tell it's really made. DeWalt, you know, they make good quality stuff. You know, that's what I'm saying. You know, when people want to compare Ryobi and Rigid to DeWalt, Milwaukee, I mean, it's a great looking mower. I heard it cuts really well, but I heard the runtime is just not that great. But you know, that's with two 5-amp-hour batteries. I mean, I don't know what you can expect with that. That's I don't know why they ought to just, you know, I think it's $399 and you get two 5s with it. They should have just raised the price and given you 2 FlexVolt 9-amp-hour. Now they got the 12-amp-hour out now too. But for a lawnmower to have 5-amp-hour batteries, I don't know. All right, man, I am burning through. Take care. Yeah, thank you, man. Everybody have a great day, man. I hope everyone had a great Memorial Day. And God bless you.